What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank, and today I have another great business idea. And just to be clear, these are not like business ideas like you see all the YouTubers who make a bunch of videos talking about business ideas or doing businesses that none of them ever do. They just YouTube, they just YouTube some other guy and they just like repeated that, and because YouTube pays the most talking about money so they can advertise all their little things or whatever. But anyway, these are business ideas that I know for a fact would 100% guarantee work, because I've observed these, I observe all the mechanisms that would make it work for us if one of us tried to actually take it seriously, right? But these are the kind of conversations we really need to start having, because all we do is complain, this, that, blah, 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 blah. But there has to be a solution, right? Or we're just wasting our time having repetitive conversations about what's wrong instead of interjecting, at least every now and then, a solution or an idea for somebody to grasp, right? And then run off with, right? So here's my idea. And this is for people who are in the fashion industry. Clothing, branding, having your own clothing line. We know black folks love making clothes, right? We love clothes. I mean, that's our thing. We be dressing to the T. That's our thing, right? But in America, right? In America, it's kind of oversaturated, right? We have all sorts of brands, so much competition and so much going on. And we also deify and idolize Italian. I never understood. Now, I think we're coming out of that now, but we idolize European clothing that was inspired, and all the symbols that is inspired by actual African patterns and clothing. So Europeans, like they do everything else, steal our shit, repackage it, sell it to us, and we worship and idolize and give free advertisement to all those clothing brands, along with alcohol and various other white European items that they love to interject in the music video to get free advertisement. All right, because we advertise it for free, because we believe it's clout chasing when we say the name of some fancy European company that stole some African shit and resold it back to us. Think how messed up we are in the head. All right, just think about it. But anyway, remember, we're the ones with the influence, because if we didn't have the influence, they wouldn't have us advertising for free their shit. All right, so why don't we take our influence, right? We take our influence. Because it's ours. It belongs to us. It's our culture. People purchase it because we are wearing it, because we make it look cool. That's why they buy it. All right. So if you are an African American artist, I mean, as far as when I say artist, I mean clothing designer, right? You got your own label. You know how to run. Even if you're doing t-shirts, man, you're doing t-shirts, but you got your own label. Shit, take that shit over there to Africa. First of all, let me tell you something from my experience, right? Now, I'm not getting into this business, obviously, but I'm gonna tell you, let's say I wanted to. Right now, where I am, I've established myself in the Kitty, Nigeria. I have access to hundreds, let me tell you something, hundreds of seamsters who can put together anything I want. Hundreds. As a matter of fact, I helped one of the people that work for me, I helped her start her own business, making clothes. All I gotta do is bring them the material and point at a picture and they'll make it like that. So if you are a inspiring designer and you wanna get your name out there, go to Africa with your brand. Brand it the way you would brand it in Atlanta, okay? Brand it the way you would brand it in DC. You can sell to people. I keep telling you, first of all, you can do this in any part of Africa. But as far as Nigeria, when I say that we are the same people, we are the same people and we like the same stuff. So if you went over there to Nigeria, for an example, and you started your own brand, you can literally go build your own shop. Or you can rent really cheaply a commercial spot for pennies on the dollar, right? Set up your own shop with all your own stuff in it. I guarantee you, if it's good, people gonna come in there and buy it. If you want to get it made locally, you can get it made locally there. Let's say you don't even want to be on the fashion side. Let's say you just want to be on the production side. Let's say you don't want to make just fancy, unique clothes for people who got bread. Let's say you want to make bulk clothes. Let's say you want to make school uniforms. You want to make any type of industrial uniform. Let's say you want to get into the manufacturing of bulk clothing for designers. Let's say there's an African designer, right, that wants to mass manufacture one of their products. Another African American or African Diaspora Caribbean who over there can go over there and set up a whole manufacturing plant right? Because there's there's a ton of people who there's a ton of people who can put together a dress, put together some pants, make and design and anything you want. I mean, it's literally the business over there. You can go up there and you can get 100, 200, depending on how much money you got, 2, 3, 4, 500 people working in one of your daggone, you know, your plants where you manufacture and produce items for other black companies that's producing their label goods. I mean, it's endless because the women there, they sew, right? That's just something that almost every other woman is a seamstress over there, it seems like, right? So you have the workers. If you have the money to build the facility, you can do that. Or I know y'all, if you serious about going over to do any type of business, you got at least, I know you got the money to rent a place to start something up. I'm telling you, you go to Africa with your skill set of designing clothes, you could do your own fashion shows. Fuck France and their fashion shows. All they do is use Africans anyway. We don't need none of them Europeans to add value to our shit. We can go to Africa where they will value our shit. You understand? They will value your label. You will get respect. All right, the same way these Italians get respect when they come to America bringing their African stuff, repackage it as European stuff, and we buy it because we just see all this value in that thing, right? But once we start valuing ourselves, we can go over there and we can sell our goods to people who's gonna value us fully, appreciate us fully, embrace what we're trying to bring to them fully, and we will succeed fully. So if you're an inspiring artist, you wanna make dresses, you wanna make, you know, you wanna make pants, shirt, clothes, shoes, you got plenty of people who will sit there and learn, right, how to do it the exact way you want them to do it. You got the infrastructure is there for you, right? All the equipment is already there for you to purchase in country. I don't care what country you go to when it comes to this. It's just, if it's your thing, Africa is the place for you. Guarantee. You don't even have to sell. Listen, Africa market is so big and vast. You can go over there and you can be well known in any African country and nobody in America know who you are. You could be well known and established and celebrated and have runway shows twice a damn year and be in somebody's magazine and news and TV and all that. You can be buku, dumbass famous over there and not one person know who the hell you are in America. And that'll be just okay, because you be rich as shit, but ain't nobody know who you are over here. You can have it like that over there. It's hard for us to grasp. It's hard to grasp it, right? Because as African Americans, we have spent so much time surviving, trying to stay alive and adapting to this white man and his white man insecurities that we don't actually get to live. You see, the white people, because they done, you know, took all our shit, stole all our shit, stole us, had us build all their shit. They sit back and relax and start doing all this creative stuff. They sit back and think out of the box because they got enough time and they're stress-free enough to be able to do that shit. Well, they were. They ain't so stress-free now. But hey, we're getting to the point where we've done lifted ourselves up from our bootstraps economically, you know, with no help from anybody else but our own hard work and dedication to success, which we are, despite what some Negroes like to say. They think all black people are lazy because the only thing they see is down. They don't never see up. Black people are the hardest working people in America. We are the hardest working people in America, and black dads are the best and most present dads in America. That's a fact. I had to throw that in there, even though it ain't got nothing to do with it. Black dads are the best and most present dads in America with their children, period. We are great fathers, great husbands, and we're doing great in this country despite all the pressure that we have against our detractors, the people that's jealous of us, the people that want to keep us down, and the systems within the system that hinders us on our way up. And the people in those systems, because of their racist or xenophobic biases that keep us down. But in Africa, you don't have none of that. Now they got their own set of problems you're gonna have to deal with. But you just gotta weigh which one is worse. What is worth? Would you rather deal with your own black problems in a black country, right? Or you want to keep dealing with this shit that we don't even control? Because at least over there, you can have some agency, some control about your shit. Over here, you just got, well, however the white man feels, what you gonna have to deal with over here in America, right? Especially since we don't plan on taking over this country politically, because we're not interested. We rather chuck and drive and make music videos and play football and be in the stadiums and the arenas for their own entertainment. We'd rather do that than to actually get up here and get some real power in these local, state, and federal politics and all that stuff. But for all you guys that want to be world famous clothing designers, or you want to be industrial clothing manufacturing companies and shit, because you know China's shutting down. All right, Africa got the numbers. We got the, listen, Africa has all the numbers in a fertile ground for mass manufacturing anything. Hey, you can go over there and just manufacture socks. Go over there and manufacture socks. How hard is that? Socks, just socks. Matter of fact, no. Go over there, manufacture toothpicks. Just toothpicks, made in whatever African country you go to. Just manufacture toothpicks. You'll be a goddamn millionaire. You'll get them in all the African stores. Just do business with black people. There's enough black people and enough black money on that black ass continent, all right, and all our black freaking diaspora and places where we're around the world to just sell and do business with us, creating our own economies, creating our own value with our own stuff, making sure that we are involved in the complete value chain from raw material to retail sale. That needs to be all us. So anyway, if you want to go do your own design thing, Africa is the raw, open space, open marketplace for you, because the burgeoning and the the middle class that's popping up in Africa, they're gonna have like 4 billion mofos over there. Are you talking about a massive upper class that's ready to come? Somebody's gonna have to sell them some shit. Somebody's gonna have to provide some services. All right, and they gotta eat and they gotta wear clothes. All right. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach them. I'm out.